In the early days, when we were just starting to learn that we could use electricity to make sound waves that we could eventually hear, bold experimenters tried to figure out how to make music using electronic circuits. Some created dedicated instruments, like the teleharmonium. Others assembled electronic test equipment, and others specially designed circuits into so-called tape studios, where they could record and manipulate these sounds. These individual devices were then refined into modules that could be mounted together into a cabinet and more easily connected in various ways. However, they were still rather unwieldy, particularly to move around or play live, even though some certainly did. Eventually, these were repackaged as self-contained keyboard instruments that became more and more refined and more compact over the years, to the point now where a number of amazing synthesizers are available only as software plugins. So why, given all of that, have modular synths enjoyed an unprecedented resurgence right now? Well, each musician will have their own reasons, but here's a few. One, there's undeniably a cool factor. Modular synths are simply fashionable right now, particularly if you're a live electronic dance music or DJ act. It's much more fun to be physically involved playing your instrument than stuck behind a laptop. Two, standards have emerged, and that makes it much easier to build a modular synth using components from a variety of manufacturers. Three, many have a desire to start programming their own sounds. Now, with hundreds or thousands of presets available in keyboards and software synths these days, it's easy to get lazy and just fall back on using someone else's sounds rather than making your own. Well, a lot of people are changing that and saying, let's create some brand new sounds, and a modular synth is a great way to do that. And four, there's just something special about having a physical, tactile relationship with an actual instrument. Now, mind you, there's great control surfaces available for plugins or even built into keyboards, but there's just something special about plugging in cables, turning knobs, using both hands at the same time, immediately hearing the result in your ear, that just makes it more personal and more creative, and I personally find it very rewarding. Well, regardless of your reason, you got to start somewhere, so let's start with some fundamentals: how sound works, and how electricity controls these beasts.